Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week or the month of October 2023. First card out for you is Adjacent Possibilities. Beautiful. There is going to be some alternative paths opening up for you this month. Possibilities that you have not really considered, that you may be thinking, what if I take this road? What if I do this instead of what I was planning for myself? So expect some unexpected adjacent possibilities, alternate pathways, alternate realities opening up to you this month, okay? We have new beginnings coming out as well. Wow, and we see the hands holding each other and they're not really holding each other. They're kind of like, they're holding to each other, but one's kind of like protecting the other and it's cupped a little bit. I don't know why I'm like really focusing on that. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now, life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So it seems like the universe is giving you an alternative way of living your life this month, and they're really trying to nudge you. And I feel like that is why I was so focused on the hands. This hand on the outside, it feels like your spirit guides sort of guiding you through a new direction. So wow, I'm excited to see what sort of new possibility, new beginning, new direction is available to you in October. And I honestly am picking up whatever you think it is while I am reading these cards. It's not that, okay? I mean, it could be that a little bit, but it feels to me like there's something brand new coming in October, a brand new idea or possibility. Like, it's something that we can't necessarily predict right now. You'll just have to see, okay? The universe is like, it'll be a present, you'll see. We have work coming through, lots of work, lots of money. This is good news for those of you who are wanting to make more money or wanting to move in your career, okay, make some moves career-wise. I'm now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. So this is a beautiful affirmation. You can screenshot it if you want, and just write this down, speak it every day in October if you want. I feel like that would really help you out if you are someone who is looking to make more work or get a new job. You know, these affirmations, just speak this to the world. I am available to all who needs my help. The universe is my source, and it will provide all my prosperity, everything that I need, and it will connect me to the best possible methods of me serving humanity and getting prosperity in return. So we're gonna get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3, to just clarify this month ahead and get more specific. First card out is the Hanged Man, and this first card always reminds me of like the previous weeks, the past several weeks for you. So think September and like the second half of August. And we see here, you in these weeks, we're beginning to see things or people in your life, situations in your life from a different perspective. It feels like your perspective has really been shifting, changing. I'm also seeing a lot of introspection here, a lot of reflection. You may have been doing some journaling, some more walks to yourself, or just talking more. Whatever activity you get into to reflect and think about things, I see you doing that more. You have been doing that more. And also sort of like waiting for your situation, your scenario to change, which may have been why you've been doing this reflecting, because it feels like there is something here in your life that you are kind of waiting to change. So let's see if we will have those changes take place. 10 of Wands, okay. Beginning at the time you're watching this, or the beginning of October, you may have some concerns that you have put too much on your plate, that you have too many responsibilities to take care of, and it just doesn't feel like you have quite enough free time left over to really enjoy your life and enjoy your creative ideas and really see your creative ideas through, because life is all responsibility. 10 of Wands, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a card of I mean, like literally, he can't even see, his back is bent, he's carrying all these wands, and yes, he's carrying them towards his city, so there is a purpose for him carrying these wands. It is for the safety, the security, the comfort of himself and his loved ones. It is for, you know, his home, his business, whatever he's got going on. So these responsibilities are good responsibilities. However, there's just so much of it that he's literally like breaking his back doing that. So I would be careful of adding anything else on your plate that will be time consuming for you and just more responsibility. This may be a month where you need to either like free up your schedule more, or you need to find a way to do your work more efficiently, get your responsibilities done more efficiently or quickly, so that way you have more space in your schedule to be creative and relax and do whatever the heck you want to do, you know? Third card out, so Ten of Swords in reversed. Oh my gosh, right next to that Ten of Wands. Some of you have a fear here that you're on the brink of burnout because of these responsibilities. And I feel like at the time that you're watching it, you may feel helpless or like there's no solution here. But I promise you that in October, the universe, spirit is bringing you a solution to this like burnout, too much on your plate energy. And I feel like that is the adjacent possibility. The universe is bringing you an idea or an opportunity that will get some of these burdens off of your chest, so that way you don't have to like be so busy all the time, responsible all the time, because you feel it, you know, you feel like this may not, there's this voice in your head that's like, this may not be sustainable, you know, this may lead to burnout if it has not already. So interesting. Second row of cards, fourth card out is the Moon. Beautiful emotions resurfacing from the depths of your mind, and it's right underneath the Hanged Man. So this is really connected to what we were seeing earlier with that spiritual practice, that reflective practice, whether you have been journaling, going to therapy, going for mental health walks, whatever you have been doing, it's working beautifully for you. And I see emotions continuously coming out, you know, and these are emotions that have been stuck for a long time deep down in your subconscious mind, your heart, your gut, and you are seeing them reemerge in a very conscious way. I want to say, you know, things you thought weren't an issue or that you were over may be coming back up for you. Some of you guys, you know, if you're consistent enough with this practice that you're doing that is taking care of your mental health and getting you to process things, I keep coming to journaling because that's what I do. You'll notice that your mind will almost feel safe because you're processing everything that is going on in your daily life. You know, the things right in front of you. You know, I got this to do, I got that to do. And if you keep journaling, if you keep talking, if you keep pushing, you sort of process everything going on in your present moment, and you become this sort of like, I don't know, neutral energy, I guess you could say, neutral to positive leaning energy. And then it's in that space that your subconscious mind will be like, okay, finally I can bring something up from the depths. You know, we're secure, we're safe, we're consistent. Here is an old emotion that you have not processed from many years ago, months ago, whenever, and it'll resurface it to process it then, and it's very beautiful. And it'll feel good too, because it'll feel like, wow, like I didn't even know that I had that locked away inside of me, and here it is resurfacing. That happened to me actually. When I started journaling, I started doing 3 long pages every single day, and consistently, like I have to do it. And the first few weeks were phenomenal for me, but once I got to that point where I was like, okay, I feel like everything in my immediate environment has been processed, I like started crying one day as I was journaling, or like after I woke up. It's not even when I was journaling, but because I was doing that, like stuff would come through in my dreams and like whatever. I started crying about my dog who died years ago, and I've never cried over her. And I'm like, where is this coming from? I didn't even know I was sad about that. Like, what? So you never know. It's really good though. It's really good. It's literally like your aura is being cleaned, cleared. I'm also seeing a vision of some of you guys working on physically releasing tension from your body, and maybe doing some exercises that require you to like relax your muscles. and like move. Like I was just seeing a video on someone like moving their torso and their arms were like moving back and forth completely loose. And, you know, learning to do that and practicing those sorts of practices as well really help you process your emotions. Also, even though it's just your physical body and you're not necessarily focusing on the mental stuff, it is relieving stress from your body. So some of you guys might even be doing yoga or something of that nature, learning to relax your muscles, okay? Center of your spread is the Lovers, okay, and I do see this with the New Beginnings card here. I was seeing these two hands. I was also viewing it as like, you know, new beginnings, and then these two hands are like coming together, new love. This is the center of your spread, so it's a pretty big deal. The Lovers represents a yes answer to me, like you are saying yes to something. You are, like, for example, the typical example, these are two lovers, right? And they're saying yes to each other, like, okay, we are a thing now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this gosh darn thing. And it's that beautiful moment of like, yes, this is my person, this is my soulmate. So it's like saying yes to that person and you're allowing them in. It's the decision to work with someone. And that's coming through strongly because it's the center of your spread. For some of you, if this is you saying yes to love, this new love that's coming in may be bringing up emotions from your past that you have not dealt with, that you didn't even know were there because they were lying dormant within you. And then this new relationship may actually be a trigger for those emotions to come up, you know, even if the relationship is healthy. And that may, this all may tie together with the 10 of Wands, this stress that you're carrying, this overburden. It could actually be your aura that is overburdened. And the universe is coming and bringing you certain triggering events to release these burdens, this tension, and these repressed emotions so that you can feel freer, you can let it go. Letting go is the 10 of Swords, completely letting go. So, sixth card out for you is the 3 of Pentacles. Learning to work well with others is what I'm seeing here. Work well as a team with someone. Okay, beautiful. And I'm also seeing this can tie into your adjacent possibility. Okay, you may be thinking, well, all of my responsibilities that are on my plate are good responsibilities, like things that I enjoy doing, like my specific work that I do, my family, all my friends that I have. Like, I don't want to sacrifice any of them. I worked hard to get healthy relationships, healthy work, healthy everything, and I don't want to drop any of them. However, altogether, it's just too much. And I feel like the universe is coming in to help you, and they are going to give you help, outside help, so that way you don't have to do everything. For example, let's just say you have a lot of beautiful friendships that you love and you want to spend regular time with, but it is like they're all individual friendships that you see one-on-one, and the responsibility of maintaining all of them is too much for you. This new adjacent possibility, this new help that the universe is sending you, could be you get together with all of them simultaneously for once, and they all become good friends with each other, and now you can still maintain all of those friendships, but you can start seeing them in group settings more often. So that way it will free your schedule up and make you feel less overwhelmed. That's the sort of thing we're seeing here. Or if this is work, I am seeing new help coming in. So if you're in a job where you're doing a lot of responsibility, this could be a new hire coming in that really, really helps you. Or this could be some sort of help. I don't know how to describe, I don't know what you do, so I can't describe how this will come in, but we are seeing help. We are seeing you learning to work well with others, and you've already cultivated security in your relationship. So all partnerships that come in from this day forward are going, well, most of them will be helping you. And that's the thing about having people in your life. You should only keep them in your life if it is easier, more lovely, more fun to have them in your life as opposed to being alone. That's something that took me a long time to learn myself. But that's the thing. The Lovers is showing you saying yes to someone, like soulmate level relationship, someone who's like really great friend, worker, lover, whatever, and they make your life easier by being in it. So final row out, 7th card is the Page of Wands. I am seeing new passionate beginning first and foremost. Lots of lovely text messages, emails, communication. You can expect all forms of like good, especially written communication or communication through the phone is looking good this month. I'm also seeing, well, I dropped a card. I'm also seeing plans of travel may be significant for some of you. Page of Wands, I always view this card as Hermes in disguise, the god. Okay, I'm very close with him as a spirit, you know, and I don't know, for some reason I always just look at this card and I see him on it, like hiding in there. And he's like Mercury, you know, he rules over traveling, communication, matters of the mind, business, and he's here to like sneaking into your life, sneaking into your reading, like, yeah, I'm gonna help you out. So definitely expect a lot of clear communication this month, and new events coming forward, invitations, plans of travel, definitely new business. If you're a business owner, this is gonna be a really busy month, which is a good thing, right? Next card out, the one that flipped over, I saw it, is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is really tying in with that frustration of like so many responsibilities, and it feels repetitive for some of you. So I don't know if this is something you have to do like week after week, or like you feel like obligated to do it week after week. For example, I can relate to this. And the reason why I'm relating so much to this reading is because I am also an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising. So is that with this YouTube channel, I have to film 12 to 24 videos a week to stay on the schedule that I want. And on some weeks I always love doing it. I love filming, okay? But because there's so much work I have to do with all the different aspects of my business, the other channel, my other social media, the personal readings, everything, sometimes it feels like there's a lot of responsibility that I love and make money from, but nevertheless, a lot in general. And this channel could be this repetitiveness where it's like, when will it pay off? Because I'm not being paid for this channel yet. So I'm seeing something very similar for you, where it's like there are seemingly quite a few responsibilities in your life where it's like not yet paying off at the level that you want it to or need it to, but you know if you keep going it will pay off. And the 7 of Pentacles just shows that frustration, but it shows you not giving up either, you know. And we did see he did reap 1 pentacle from this bush, you know, 1 little thing from this harvest, but he's still working at this to grow it. And if we look here, all of the pentacles on this bush look like they're almost ready to be harvested. So I really think that you are coming quite close to your hard work in various areas of your life to start paying off for you. And then once that starts happening, it will be less stressful because you can use that help or that extra added something or other to relieve your tension in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Final card out is the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is a card of following your intuition as represented by the moon and walking away from something that did once serve you. And this is in the row of the 10 of Swords in reversed, the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 8 of Cups. So I do see you taking some sort of leave, departure from something in your life, and you're following this adjacent possibility that came through in the beginning of the reading. However, I want to do something special for you this month. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to get a clarification. What is the adjacent possibility? Like, what is this? Oh, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse that flipped over. That's a strange card. Okay, this shows a thief sneaking away in the night, taking most of the swords of this little army back there, leaving 2 for them, of course, but really taking care of themselves. So I am seeing here, you're going to make a decision because an adjacent possibility will come up for you. Okay, an alternative life path will come up for you this month. And in the decision-making process, I feel like this alternative path, you will be thinking more for yourself. You know, this is something that I know I will feel better about. Like, it will suit me more. And I feel like you will choose this path because of that. Does that make sense? Like, it's not that it's more selfish, but kind of, but not in a bad way, like in a good way. This path is better for me. It will make me feel better. I'm doing this for me. You know, this is an alternative reality you are doing for yourself because you can't handle the stress. We're also seeing 6 of Cups reversed. Some of you may actually be letting go of either a friendship or a long-held dream or business that just never really, it doesn't resonate with you anymore and it never really paid off, okay? So I feel like you may also be dropping that, walking away from that with the 8 of Cups, okay? So if there's any friendships in your life that you're like about right now and you no longer want to feel obligated to constantly see them, talk to them, etc., I think backing away from that friendship this month will be a good idea. I see it in the cards. Or if it's like business, I'm seeing here someone watching actually may work for your family, if your family owns a business and you're not resonating with that business anymore, like it's stress on your shoulders, you don't want to do it anymore. And this month there will be an opportunity for you that you're leaving. And that's where this element of like, I'm choosing this for myself may come in, because there may be a level of guilt that you have from leaving, but you shouldn't feel that guilt is what I'm seeing here. Even if you're walking away from a friend, a business, whatever it is, like you shouldn't feel that guilt. And we have the 6 of Swords, yeah, walking, choosing to move towards peace. This is a card about a departure as well. Choosing to move somewhere that's more peaceful, more stable. Okay, so whatever that looks like for you in your life right now, that's the opportunity that's coming in that you'll be taking this month. It will bring you to more peace, more stability, and it may require you to sort of like leave something behind, walk away from something that doesn't resonate with you anyways. But the reason why you were kind of stuck there was because you didn't want to disappoint anyone involved in that path. Okay. But this is your go-ahead sign to definitely leave and do the thing that's for you. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.